We'll have more of Chris's sit-down with Anthony Davis later this season, but right now we have gameplay director Mike Wang in the house for the first 2K20 expert tips. Hey Mike, welcome.
Thanks so much for having me here.
Yes, Mike. Now, what can we share with the fans today?
Yeah, well, the first thing to mention is probably that if you've played 2K for a while, the major controls are all the same, so you'll feel right at home with 2K20. But dribbling has changed a little bit.
Let's keep the team. Starting at point guard. 6 feet 1 inches. Number 0. Jackie Young. The other guard. Standing 5'8". Number 10. Kelsey Love. At small forward. 5 feet 10 inches. Number 21. Kate McBride. The other forward position. 6 feet 4 inches. Number 22. Asia Wilson. At center, 6'8", number 8. Liz Campbell. A head coach for your team. Let's hear it for your Las Vegas Aces.
Hello and welcome to the WNBA on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Atlanta Dream going up against the Las Vegas Aces. Alongside Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi, I'm Blake Suniga. Thanks for joining us. And Brian, when it comes to guarding someone on ball, one-on-one, who do you see as the best in the business?
Elena Beard is the first that comes to mind, Blake. As a guard, to get multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards, that is really special. So if we're talking about on the perimeter, she's my choice.
And if we're talking about the inside, Brittany Griner is the choice. Just dominant with her 6'9" length, her long arms, and nasty streak. Good luck posting her up.
Good on the triple.
I love how Montgomery picks her spots on the court, knows which shots to take and not to take.
Now here's Young. Pass to Cambage. On the wing, Kayla McBride. From 13, and she gets a jumper to drop.
You love to see that offensive mindset from McBride, and fans are rarely disappointed with her intensity.
Hayes with it. She's guarded by Plum. To the paint. Here's Breland. Liz Cambage with the block. Outside Plum. Pass to McBride. Cambage. They double Liz Cambage. Just 4 to shoot. Here's the 3. Elizabeth Williams pulls it in. And here are the Dream. Outside Hayes. And she drops in the layup off glass.
Possesses unique capabilities. Hayes simply commands respect when she's got the ball in her hands.
Now here's McBride. Outside Young. Pass to Cambage. McBride, covered by McCautry. Kayla McBride with another miss. McCautry outside. Montgomery. Young comes with the double team. Here's McCautry. She's guarded by Plum. McCautry with it. Breland right side. Takes the 13-footer. Back to McCautry. Off the mark there with the 3. Las Vegas trailing.
Well, maybe the first thing you notice about Cambage, it's kind of like the first thing you notice about Tim. It's just that towering physical presence. And Her wingspan in particular creates matchup problems across the board.
Now here is McCautry, and the call will be against Liz Cambage. That's her first foul. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. On the wing, Angel McCautry. She's guarded by Wilson. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Angel McCautry, plenty of space. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Yeah, for Cambage, that elite size really shows up when teams attempt to protect the rim against her.
Yeah, thanks, Brian. I think that was a compliment. It's great to have shooters, though, that can space the floor when Cambage is out there. But you also want that presence inside. That's how you make your offense both dynamic and prolific.
Young comes with the double team. Back to Breland. Pass to Montgomery. Hayes. Tiffany Hayes double teamed. Here's Williams. Takes the three. Plum with the rebound. Wilson outside. To the middle. Cambage. That's good, and it's Asia Wilson with the assist.
Strong awareness for Wilson. She knows that opponents lock in on her, so she's happy to dish and keep her teammates involved.
Atlanta calls timeout.
You know, I'm constantly impressed by Liz's rebounding. You don't really see her give up on players. She is just relentless, a physical force.
Atlanta making some changes. Now here is Sykes. Rogers defending. Fires from 14. That one rolling around and rims out. And the other thing you can say about Cambage, on top of the effort, she's extremely physical. Yeah,
willing to do the dirty work, willing to sacrifice her body, and unlike you, Blake, she's mentally tough. Now, Liz just establishes an aggressive tone the minute she steps on the floor, and I've always been impressed with that. And the Aces, they're a team that isn't looking to stretch the floor. They do most of their work in the mid-range and around the rim area, and they'll rarely take more than a handful of threes each game.
Shooting two.
And she knocks down the first one. And for the Aces, when you look at their personnel, the inside approach makes sense.
Well, they have good side on this roster and know it works. We're last in the league in 2018 by a large margin in terms of three-pointers attempted. They play at a high pace and just try to get shots closer to the iron.
No good on the second free throw.
Well, she didn't go to a powerhouse in college, but through hard work and desire, Tamara Young has carved out a long WNBA career.
Shot by Billings, no good. The Aces leading, and they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Now here's Cambage. She's guarded closely. Young. 5 to shoot. Sugar Rogers for three. It's up and it's off the mark. One up, one not down. Here's Coffey. Rogers defending. And here's Bentley. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Pass to Gulich. Shot to end the cold run. She can't get that one. And Las Vegas the other way now. Here's Colson. Nails the baby hook. Now Sykes. Got a piece of it. Sugar Rogers with the steal. And that does it for the first quarter. The Aces on top. They're up by 4. And quarter 2 will get underway just after this short break. And now the second quarter just getting set to begin. And guys, what's your take on the Aces so far?
Not much room to operate on this one. A very tough D through 1.
You know, they haven't given up a lot of easy chances at all.
Now the Aces with it. They lead by 4. Now here's Cambage. D right on her. A beautiful reverse layup.
Just a slight advantage for them in the rebound department.
Yeah, especially when you're scoring the ball at even a decent clip. They've done what's necessary to take the lead.
Now here is Sykes. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And she floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Even at 5'9", no fear from Sykes. She plays way bigger than her height. Tremendous heart.
Pass to Colson. Cambage. Now here's Young. Bambi right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebounded by Coffey. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. And she lobs up toward the rim. And it's out of bounds. The Dream able to retain possession here.
That pass had a little bit too much heat on it for her to make a clean steal.
Yeah, that was going to be a tough catch for either of them. I mean, these are basketball players, not wide receivers.
Right side, Bentley. Shot clock at 6. Lets it fly from 18. First shot, first basket. She is out of the blocks fast. Well, guys, there are 3 players that are tied for the most MVP awards in the league history with 3. But will anybody ever get 4 or more?
It's possible, Blake, but it sure is a tall task. The only active WNBA player with multiple MVPs is Candace Parker, and she's already been in the league for well over a decade.
I look at Breanna Stewart as a potential candidate. You know, she won her first MVP award in just her 3rd season in the league. Now, there's some hope there.
Now here is Sykes. Count it.
What handles? She broke the defense down to the ground with that move.
Pass to Young. Bambi outside. Here's Colson. Now Cambage. Defended by Bentley. Elizabeth Williams with the block.
The combination of effort, height, nastiness. It's a recipe for elite shot blocking. Williams, she has all 3 of those.
It's stolen by Hamby. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Good, and the assist goes to Liz Cambage.
With her height, Cambage can look over smaller defenders, helps her find the open teammate.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Looks like the coach saw some things out there that need adjusting, and it's going to take a little time to talk it over.
Yeah, never a bad idea to use a timeout if there's something that's got you concerned.
Group getting ready for the Dream. Left side, Hayes. Montgomery outside. Back to Hayes. Pass to Williams. It's good.
I admire Hayes' vision. I mean, she's pretty much aware and alert of everything happening on the court.
Here's Prince. McBride outside. Wilson. Outside Plum. 5 on the clock. Back to Wilson. The shot from the low post is good.
If someone is open, Plum will find them. She's got phenomenal court vision.
The dream trail.
Guys, few young players can score the rock like Asia Wilson. She boasts an explosive first step with an accurate mid-range J.
McBride outside. Pass to Cambage. That falls. Great assist by Kayla McBride.
Those defenders look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're just getting pushed around on the low block. Maybe coach has got to make a substitution or something to energize his team.
Well, they better rally soon. They've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
And that one's good. Hayes. And guys, it's pretty remarkable to see how much Wilson impacts her team.
She can score, yes, but she's a force on the boards as well. And backed by great effort and timing, she can really be a rebounding machine.
Another good pass, impressive offensive execution from them.
Yeah, passing has kept the defense off balance. 4 straight field goals made off an assist.
Plum with it, guarded now by Hayes, and the shot goes in.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Every pass is with purpose, and their last 10 points have come off of assists. Great team basketball on display right now.
Now here's Montgomery. Williams. It's good for her second make. 2 for 3 so far.
An unselfish, solid passer. Montgomery is always looking for the open teammate, and that's what I love about her game.
Pass to Cambage. Right outside. Plum. That's tipped. And here we go, the dream on the fast break. And that one's good, Montgomery.
Using active hands to disrupt opponents. That's a big part of Montgomery's game, wouldn't you say?
Here's Plum. Cambage. And that one good.
And they're really keeping that ball hopping around.
Yeah, hip hopping around if you ask me. Look, their last 5 trips have all ended with a great pass leading to a hoop. They are really sharing the basketball.
First trip to the free throw line for her tonight.
One shot.
A true international star. Born in England, playing for Australia, playing all around the world, Liz Cambage has perfected her craft to become one of the best players in the entire world.
And there's the whistle, illegal screen.
Very close call there on the illegal screen.
But I'd go along with it. You know, to me, it didn't really look like her feet were set.
Here's Young. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Cambage. McBride outside. Over McCautry. And so we wrap up the first half. Aces ahead, up by 8. And we will see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball in just a bit. The second half just about to get going here. Cambage is putting in work in this one.
She went absolutely off those first 2 quarters, guys, and she's capable of doing that each night she hits the floor. You might see some changes here in the defensive approach they use as we hit the second half.
Well, they've got to make some sort of change, right? I mean, they can't let her continue to torch them like she has been.
All right, the second half beginning in a moment. Here's Young. Outside Plum. Yep, that one goes.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now. I mean, there's more holes in their defense than in a block of Swiss cheese.
Man, you just made me hungry, but that's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were in tight. They've established themselves inside. And where's the cheese?
Now here is McCautry. 6 to shoot. Pass to Breland. And again, the dream score.
Awesome mechanics. Breland anticipates how to get her feet set and rise up without hesitation. Well, Jessica Breland is one of the top shot blockers in the WNBA, but her journey to the league is even more impressive. Before her senior year at North Carolina, Breland was diagnosed with cancer.
Now here is Hayes. Outside Williams. Montgomery, guarded by Young. Left side Williams. Hayes shoots over Plum. McCautry right side. Free throw line jumper. And Atlanta another bucket. And that journey for Jessica Breland, at only 21 years old, she had to endure chemotherapy for Hodgkin's lymphoma.
And not only did Breland recover, she was drafted in 2011 into the WNBA. Named to All-Star and all defensive teams, Breland's story inspires others.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Kayla McBride draws the double. Here's Wilson, 18 feet away, and she knocks it down.
Up and in on every one of their first 3 shots to start this second half.
Young comes with the double team. Pass to Montgomery. McCautry outside. Montgomery, guarded by Young. Young with the steal. The shot's good. Kayla McBride making the play.
It's just been a great start for this offense here in the second half. They're 4 for 4 right now.
Montgomery up top. Back to Hayes. Bucket is good.
I know she's doing her best to carry them, but she can only do so much. Things would be different for them if she was getting a little more help.
Now here's Young. Pass to Hamby. And she drops it in from the low post.
5 straight now, coming out of halftime, rolling.
Young comes with the double team. Well, the WNBA plays a 34-game regular season. What do you guys think can be learned from a season of that duration?
Well, for one, it allows players to get more rest during the season. You don't see those brutal back-to-backs like you do in the NBA.
And that's gotta feel good for the players, guys, because more rest usually means less injuries, and that's gotta make the players and the coaches happy. Although, as a fan, selfishly, I would like to see more WNBA hoops, but that's only because I love the game.
One shot.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. They double team Kelsey Plum. Here's Wilson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Kelsey Plum.
Nice pass there to set up the bucket.
And 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
Outside Bentley. Down low. Coffee. Gets to the rim for 2 with a D all over her.
More of a 2 guard. Bentley normally looks for her shot first. but still has some very good passing abilities.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Colson, and again, it's Las Vegas.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now here is Bentley. Pass to Williams. And again, the Dream score.
She worked so hard on her post moves, her finishing. Williams thrives close to the hoop.
Here's Colson, defended by Bentley. Inside. Sykes. And she lays it straight in.
They continue to get it inside. The defense struggling to just contain them.
And look, when you make 5 in a row from in tight like they have, it also just takes pressure off of your perimeter guys.
Great point.
Outside Plum. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Young. Misses the 3.
It can be so deflating to miss a wide open look like that.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play opportunity. One free throw coming up.
Well, guys, it's always inspiring to see players like Sykes excel after enduring major injuries. Sykes had 2 just 10 months apart, but she rehabbed and she got back to playing great basketball.
Now here's Cambage. She's got 9. Clock at 6. From 13. And another miss by Las Vegas. To the inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it seems like it's come from inside the paint. Buckle up on defense.
Yeah, it's time to collapse down and make them shoot jumpers.
2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Wilson. And another miss by Las Vegas. Bentley for 3. It's money from deep.
One of the best things she does, stop on a dime and hit jumpers. Bentley with great body control.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Dream out in front. They lead by 1. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And she might not be pass first playing out of the 2-guard spot, but she shows here that when she needs to, she can dole out assists.
That's right. You know, that's not her primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, she can do it and do it well.
All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. 4th quarter should be good. Outside Hayes. Pass to Breland. Sykes. Rogers defending. They double her with McBride. Outside Hayes. Off target with the 3.
The D was determined not to give him an inch of space. Very nice job.
Here's Young. Dream with the rebound.
Terrific D. That's how to protect the rim.
Brittany Sykes attacking.
For a guard, Sykes isn't a great foul shooter, and she's really hard to guard. So sending her to the line might be a good idea.
And the first one falls for her.
And the Atlanta Dream get their wins through their defense. You know, force a lot of turnovers with the pressure they put on, and they just do a great job of closing out on shooters and challenging every shot.
Both good at the line.
The 4th overall pick by Atlanta in 2017. Brittany Sykes has been brought in to do one thing, score, and she has provided a punch.
Pass to Rogers. Wilson. Over Breland, and that one's good. Wilson. And with the defense of the Dream, some great shot blocking as well.
Breland and Williams, both fantastic rim protectors. The whole group does a good job of getting a hand up on every attempt. Atlanta has built their team around defense.
Here's Williams, lays it up and banks it in.
And that's what they're hanging their hat on today, fellas. Hard-nosed play on the low block. I love that.
Me too. It's old-fashioned. Reminds me of when we played. I mean, old-fashioned pound the rock basketball, and it's working well.
Now here's Wilson. Young shot's good.
Well, tired legs affect you at the defensive end first, and that's what's happening here.
You nailed it. And as much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
Outside Williams. Sykes. McBride covering. And they're going to count the bucket and send her to the line. It could be a three-point play. And the Dream making a change here. And that one misses.
You see, for the Dream, the problem in games is rarely their defense. In fact, they're usually very strong on that end of the court. And I would say when they lose, it's more because their offense comes up short.
Now here's Montgomery. Sykes with the ball. Soft touch off the glass.
She's been one of their more reliable options today, and it's her shooting that has given them this lead.
As you said with the Dream, they'll go as far as their offense takes them.
And the team can really struggle with efficiency at times. They can score in bunches, but over the course of the season can end up near the bottom. Struggle at the line, and really from deep as well.
Young, and 2 shots coming up at the line as she gets fouled on the shot. And Atlanta gets called for the foul.
Shooting for your Las Vegas Aces. Young.
And she can't get the first one.
And one of the stars of the WNBA on this Las Vegas team is Liz Cambage. And she's an Australian star who played in the WNBA initially in 2011 before heading overseas. But since coming back in 2018, the 6'8" center has been nothing short of dominant.
Now here is Sykes. Shot clock at 5. Here's McCautry. Nails the triple.
A well-known and respected leader, McCautry's team wants the ball in her hands in the game's biggest moments.
Timeout called the Aces. And for Cambage, she owns the record for most points scored in a game.
She dropped in 53 in 2018 against the Liberty. In her prime now, she is shaping up to be one of the all-time greats. Just dominant physically. Her ability to use her size and take over a game is second to none. The fans just love her.
The Aces trailing. Pass to Young. Outside Plum. And here's Wilson. She's guarded by Williams. 6 on the shot clock. From inside, Mr. Ball meets Mr. Basket for a 5th happy pairing of the game. She's 5 for 9. Atlanta calls timeout.
That coach wants to get everybody on the same page out there and maybe change up some things as well.
Yeah, that's probably a good timeout. You might as well talk things through.
And kind of change that game plan as well.
Hayes. And it's Renee Montgomery penetrating. Breland with the bucket.
Great intangibles. Breland competes and inspires her teammates to play hard, and it can lead to such big buckets.
And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
You don't want to get in the habit of letting the offense get right to the rim.
And that's the message they were sending with that foul, saying nothing easy inside with that one.
Yeah, but they got to play a little bit better defense before they get inside.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
No good on that one.
A unanimous winner of the WNBA's Rookie of the Year award, Wilson entered the league with a bang. They really could have used a perfect trip to the line there. Instead, they're still down 2 possessions.
Now here's Montgomery. Pass to McCautry. Breland. Hayes. He's guarded by Plum. 5 to shoot. McCautry with it. Lets it go. That one a little long. And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Now here's Hayes. McCautry outside. Right side. The second chance effort, and the shot is good.
With an unwavering competitive nature and unpredictable offensive moves, McCautry is perfect for clutch situations.
Now here's Young. Pass to Cambage. Shoots over Williams. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
Showing no distress in a dire moment. Cambage is dependable when her number is called.
Montgomery with it. Now Young defending. Back to Montgomery. Breland right side.
Well versed at operating around the basket. Breland's aggressive attitude is such a key cog for her team.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up 5. So she goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
The free throws go down, and the lead goes up.
And the Aces call time here. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and game clock. Nails it!
I admire how A'ja Wilson's able to elevate her level of play in the clutchest of situations.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that puts them up 5.
Developing a strong work ethic at a young age, Hayes has always been about the grind and not the fame.
Now the Aces with it.
They need to score quickly.
No time to waste.
To the middle. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots. Next. It's going to be on Angel McCautry.
Well, when you're guarding an inventive scorer like Wilson, it's always important to stay disciplined. Maybe next time, defense.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
You have to foul. but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
No other option, though. They did a good job getting it in her hands and making sure she was the one who'd go to the line.
Outside Young. Count it! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Since halftime, this has really become an intense ballgame.
The effort we're seeing from both sides has been phenomenal. I'm locked in.
Atlanta calls timeout. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
A smart foul there to try to extend the game.
Yeah, this isn't over, but the clock's as much of a problem for them as the score is right now.
They need some missed free throws.
Absolutely massive free throws. That'll force them into a three-point attempt here.
Plum. So a close game sees Atlanta taking this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that's a wrap, everyone.